Well, hello guys, this is a game which I managed to pick up one of the maps during the ET United LAN. This is a 3-on-3 game between TRICKJUMP and Visual 2. I only managed to pick up one of the later maps. I didn't pick up the early map, or maps. I'm not going to give the result away too much. But it's going to be Visual 2 against TRICKJUMP, and this is a group stage game for both teams. It is going to be Yoko, Shaman, Sebhes against Hybridtech, Gizmo and Blade here on ET Ice. And we have got Hybridtech off the start, streaming down these north halls, or should I say south halls, towards north halls. He's going to get off those early grenades. Very defensive start from the allied team, just holding it off at the moment. It did look like Blade wanted to push out, but you're going to see Yoko be able to pick up a frag. They're going to make their push into the towards the flag area. Nice revive comes in from Shaman, and they are going to get their hands on that flag. Yoko should be able to pick that up as Shaman pushes straight through, trying to take down Gizmo. And the Axis team are going to respawn back in at flag. So reasonable start here for the Axis team. You are going to see what they can do on the next push. You have Gizmo still in position, quite pushed up. Short spawn for him, so he was just trying to get off some damage before that respawn comes in. And I think you've got Blade maybe spawning on the south hill area. He is all alone. Shaman trying to go around the back of the spawn area there. Maybe going to just take him a little bit by surprise. I don't think it's going to happen. Shaman decides to kill out. Blade reverts back towards the north halls. And it's going to be kind of standard for the allies there. It's deciding to go to that up top defense very, very quickly. 3-man up top defense can buckle quite easily. And when it does, of course, there is no real comeback. You are done. You are done and dusted. Once the up top defense falls, they're generally going to get away with the objective. Nice headshot comes in from Shaman. The revive did come in. He did hear that. But the bigger problem for Axis is actually getting up the ladders. Getting up. There's only really 2 or 3 ladders up to this area. You have to go up ladders. Getting shot on ladders is horrible for an Axis team. As Shaman tries to get up. Hybridtech very low on health. And that was a small advantage. You need to go up in maybe 2s, 3s. Big push at the same time is going to be good for your team. So we are seeing Sebhes trying to do the sneaky jump on the wall. Gets shot down by Blade, I believe. He's going to push around towards the main gate. Put some pressure on towards the objective. I'm going to get up the free cam. Yoko and Sebhes look like they're going to be going up spawn ladder together, but they have decided to split up. Yoko's going to come up the ladder very quickly. Decides to kill out. Sebhes has made it up long though, and he has got Blade to deal with. And so far so good for allies. They've only added about 2.5 minutes to the defense. It's how long can they last with their defense in this sort of situation. I think a strike may be going out. It was indeed. Nice push up from Sebhes. He is going to be able to catch out Blade somehow. It did look like Blade had the drop on Sebhes there, but double frag comes in for Gizmo. And it does look like the TRICKJUMP guys are going to struggle, but the objective has been picked up. If he could just jump off of the ladder, the objective would have been dropped down towards Yoko. And it does look like it's going to be that one-on-one situation for Yoko and Gizmo. With Yoko deciding to kill out. So Gizmo's going to have the reinforcements coming in very soon. Let's pick it up again. It's 5 seconds. Axis going full aggro. They know they can get up that long ladder or inside ladder if they're very quick about it. Gizmo seems to be aware of that issue. It looks like they may be going for that spawn kill. Sebhes has made it up top. Gizmo is lurking somewhere around here as well. And we have had a pause, I guess. Oh, big lag. Big lag. Big lag here. As the server did lag for some reason. Yoko has made it up for the spawn ladder. Gets his hand on the objective. He has got Shaman for support. Yoko is taking damage. He is very weak here. He will get dropped very quickly if anybody finds him. But his teammates are actually given a lot of distraction. As it does look like Sebhes is going to go around and pick up that objective and run through north. So Shaman and Yoko here watching the south halls. Going to do their best at just slowing down their opponent. Yoko getting quite a bit of damage into 2-3 players. Manages to take down Blade, but Sebhes has decided to run back to the first spawn. Manages to get down one of the players. Double frag comes in for Sebhes, and he'll be able to run the objective home. Setting a reasonable time. 4.5 minutes here on ice isn't too bad. It was always the problem with the up top defense I did say before. Once it drops, it's gone. They nearly set up a reasonable transmitter defense. I think that would have been quite fortunate. But that is going to be the end of the first attack. And we're going to see what Visual can do. 4.5 minutes is beatable, especially with the defensive style that I've been noticing in ET. A lot of teams like to go up top. A lot of teams, when they get to this flag, like you see allies run down these halls, and in ET they get into the flag area and they just wait. Whereas in RSW they don't wait at all. Straight out into north, aggro in the halls, trying to take it over. 3-on-3, 6-on-6 doesn't matter. You maybe have one guy hold the flag, because that's all it takes. One person can hold the flag room. It's just one doorway. It's easy, one at a time. Whereas the other players have got to push out, try and slow down the engineer, strafe down the halls as quickly as possible. And it does look like TRICKJUMP are gonna. And in ET you've got the bonus, you can actually choose your spawn. You can't do that in RSW. So let's see what Hybrid can do. He'll just push on through, I guess, to try and get that plant down. Nice. Nate comes out from Blade, does manage to take down Yoko, and Sebes decides to fall back. So the two-man defense inside the flag room, we're going to have to hold it off. Hybrid gets that plant down on service, and now they're going to go aggro. But this is what I'm talking about. One player in this area, he can just hold it off. He can just hold it off. It's not too difficult. Just don't peek like that. Let them come in through the doorway just a little bit, and it's slightly different than what ET players are used to, I guess. Just slightly different. As we have to see Sebes going out for about a 15-second spawn. It's no big deal. The door's only just about to blow. He should respawn back in just as the Axis get into north. And nade's going to be in the hand of Yoko. Doesn't manage to pick up the frag. Is going to get dropped down as well. Manages to kill out just in time. And we have got a little bit of lag again. Hopefully I'll be able to just stick with it. Stick with it, man. As I do see Shaman pick up that frag from the tree area. And TRICKJUMP setting up the defense inside the north halls. And I like this aggressive defense. This is what I like to see. Not the up top defense so much. This is more standard RSW, defending from these halls. And even pushing like this, just going for that flag. A nice frag comes out from Shaman, and you can just get those sneaky frags, and it just shuts down the Axis a little bit. Gonna pick up someone on the attack now. Gizmo looks like he's attacking north by himself. He has got some backup now. Nade comes out, nice from Yoko. Hybrid going to be able to get in that revive. I think Hybrid going to just lead the push for his team. Actually just going to continue to back up Gizmo. Does get quite a lot of damage onto Yoko, drops him down. Revive comes in, and this is their chance. This is a good chance for Visual. They have got in a couple of frags. They decide to kill out, but they're going to have control at north halls. Should have Gizmo well pushed up. His teammates are coming in for the revives. No revives going to come in time for Gizmo. And I think we just saw Blade just run away, basically, because he was afraid of that flag grab from the other side, from the south halls. Decides to come back through north. He's going to have a couple of players to deal with. Decides to kill out, and time is running short for the Axis team. They are being held back fairly well. The aggressive defense from TRICKJUMP really working how it should, basically. You have to time. The good thing about this aggressive defense as well is, if you get killed, they can't really get the objective and get away unless you get killed right on your full spawn, which is rarely going to happen anyway. Most players will kill out in time, or most players will maybe get killed on maybe a 20-second or a 15-second spawn. So that's the bonus. They're not going to be able to get the objective and get away. They'll be able to maybe get their hands on the objective and not get away as well. So I've got Sebes just proning on this wall, just being annoying. He is going to get some shots off towards Hybrid. Hybrid fairly low. He was down to about half health there. And the push through north. He's actually going to be able to pick up some kills. Gizmo picks up one frag. Nade in hand. Going to try and get a second one. Not going to happen for him. He's going to push towards the upper level. He's going to go on middle area. He is going to take some shots from the that was from the hill. Nice pistol work there from Sebes. Sebes decides not to kill out. He's going to just pick up the ammo of his enemy. And this is really looking good for TRICKJUMP. Their aggression is paying off. Obviously, you get full spawns playing too aggressive, it can be that huge backfire. But so far, so good. A couple of guys still in north. I think that's just Gizmo who's going to get taken down. Yoko manages to take him down, having a bit of a cheer about it as well. So this is it. That is going to be the first map. It is going to be a 2-0 lead for TRICKJUMP. And as you can see, I just connected during the LAN. How How amazing is that? That is pretty interesting, right? Knife frag comes out as well. Gizmos has no idea what just happened. Absolutely no idea. But he did get knifed. It still counts. Nice double headshot from Sepes. Does take on high protect right at the end. That's probably going to be the last frag of the round. We'll go on to the next map, which I casted live, so it will just suddenly transition from me doing this cast after the event for the first map into the second map and beyond at the event. So I might say like I'm only catching this game halfway through, but obviously you know what I'm talking about, guys. Okay, so right now TRICKJUMP are winning 2-0. I'm just gonna catch. This is I think the last map of the group stage, pretty much, and we're just gonna catch this and see what's going on. Yeah, Nightbot is a beast, guys. So just try no caps, try no links and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm not gonna go too ham on this cast. I'm gonna take my time, be a bit relaxed. But we are gonna be checking out Yoko, who did turn up to the LAN. That was a troll. That was a nice troll by Sebes. This is of course up in the early stage of this map, pushing towards this flag area. The big visual shutdown. Blade does get that double kill, and it's going to shut down the first push. The plant has gone down on the outside wall, and as I said before, I think TRICKJUMP either need a draw or a win. I think they might need a draw or a win to qualify for the playoffs. I think they got their first map. They won ice, I believe. They're going to pick up Gizmo. Nice shot. He takes down Yoko there in the upper area. And he's going to push forward. The double kill out comes from the remaining TRICKJUMP players, but they're going to have a little bit of freedom to just push forward and take control of this early stage of the map. With the kill out from Gizmo, who's going to rely on remaining players for visual a little bit. Blade, of course, already getting some frags in. Misplaced, sorry, nade from Sebes. Could have taken 1 or 2 down there because I think they were sort of camping out. Nice headshot. He does manage to get lots of damage. Blade just dropped instantly, and that's Blade out for full spawn with the remaining players of TRICKJUMP starting to push forward. Oh, he's not out for full spawn. It is a short spawn. It's all good. Hybridtech decides to kill out and give up the flag, and we are going to see TRICKJUMP spawn forward and see what they can do. As I'm going to just sit on Hybridtech at the moment. He's in that aggressive position into the office area, and he's going to try and have to get some kills in. Lots of damage coming in from him. His teammate has been dropped. Visual been a good job though. Blade in that lower area does get in some damage. Hybridtech just cleaning up the kills. It is going to be a kill onto Sebes, and we're going to just pick up some TRICKJUMP players on this push. This is the last game of the group stage. The playoffs will be probably in like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm just testing out. I wanted to make sure everything was working. I'm not going full ham on this cast. It's just a chill one, just a chill. But we are going to have some ET. It's all good. Visual, I'm watching Gizmo here. The 3-man Axis setup. They're very grouped here, and they take them all out. Very short spawn. Gizmo's going to decide to actually risk fall. He's going to come up against Yoko, who did get a double kill, pushing into the office area. Tries to get in them pre-fire shots. Nice revive comes in, but the kill has come in for the Axis. But the revive train is going to continue. And this is where the ammo is going to be a really big issue for Axis, because they're just going to wear their MP40 ammo down. The build's going to start coming in for allies, and they're going to get it. Nice nade comes across, too late for Hybridtech. He is going to get taken down after that grenade kill. But the build has been solidified for the ally team. They are going to be able to press that button as well, and they're going to get their hands on one of the gold crates. Pushing forward, it's going to be Yoko, the Frenchman, who's maybe surprise some in actually turning up to an event. I'm actually really happy that he's managed to turn up to an event. I want to see the top players at the event. Gear does manage to get a double headshot, gets taken down. Visual deciding to defend the button room rather than go towards the truck area. And this is where it gets a bit risky. They're going to have to risk full spawn here. They're going to be low on ammo. And it is indeed Lugers. This is not what you want as a defensive team. Pistols against SMGs. You're going to be running into... Well, nice attempt by Sebes. Tried to just run in and press the button for his teammate, but doesn't manage to get that done. The gold has been dropped. The gold has been dropped somewhere. I think the allies are just going to save it. It won't get returned. Push forward from... it has been returned. Interesting. That must have been that kill in the lower area. Yoko getting dropped down. But that's not too big a deal. It's mainly the buttons, the biggest issue for the allies on this map. The Axis really holding on to that button room really well, and they haven't got a lot of time really. Let's be honest, they've got to get 2 crates in, and with their team so cemented in this last room, it is going to be hard to break it down. The score reads 0-0 on the screen, but it is actually 2-0. It is actually 2-0, so it is 2-0 to TRICKJUMP. We are going to just check out. Nice button press comes in. I'm not sure where the objective actually is. It is going to be Shaman, sorry, to run it in, and he's going to be able to get that one. It's going to be like, I don't know, the easier one to actually to get into the back of a truck. The one on the far side is what you want to go for first, but I think he assumed there would be someone quite close. Decided to just be safe, get one of the gold crates in the back of the trucks, and they're gonna have to do it all again. And they've got 7 minutes. 3-on-3 on it's gonna be quite fast on this sort of map. You know, this isn't a slow map. This isn't a supply. You're not looking at those 10, 12-minute times. You know, it isn't full holds central. This is whoever's fastest. It is about whoever gets whoever gets the fastest time. As it's more of an attacking map. Very hard to defend. I think the last room you can get shut down so easily. Nice push forward from Gizmo. That's going to be the free kill just before the slash kill. And here we go. I'm going to just chill out in this last room. I'm going to be a bit more ham on the playoffs, guys. I wasn't expecting to cast a game, but I saw this game was on and I thought, why not? Why not just catch the last map of the group stage? Just to look like a top game, and it is a big game because TRICKJUMP, like I've already said, have to win this. They kind of have to win this. Yoko gets in huge amount of damage on the Axis here, but they are going to get overrun. Nice push forward by the Axis just to secure that objective, and Yoko's going to kill out. So again, Visual holding on. They're doing really well at the moment. Just managing to get in a lot of kills, a lot of crossfire damage in this office area. And they're just frustrating the allied team. Nice grenade comes in. Gizmo managed to get that grenade kill in, but I think he's going to be out for about 15 seconds. And this is going to be 2 Axis players in this last room against potentially 3 allies. They should push as a team. They want to just get that button pressed. Nice idea from the Axis. Just do exactly what the allies were doing to them. Just revive them in the doorway, stops them from being able to push through it. Button press comes in from the Axis spawn. It's going to be 2 out for full in the last room. It's going to be last man alive Gizmo. He isn't going to be able to manage to get that kill, and 6 minutes 31 seconds is not amazing. It's not amazing, but it is not bad. It's like, it's sort of in the middle. No one's happy with this. No one's happy. You probably have allies be a bit happier. Just a little bit, because they haven't been like full held. They haven't been overheld. And it was a nice finish. It was quite a nice finish. So let me actually position my mic properly. I kind of rushed that. And sorry I'm ignoring you.
Prepare to fight.
Sorry I'm ignoring you in chat. I'll reply to some people when I get a chance. So here we go. It's going to be the attack now, the last attack effectively of the group stage. And TRICKJUMP just holding on for dear life basically. I think TRICKJUMP have to win this, and they'd finish 2 wins, 2 draws in the group stage. Wait, 3 wins, 2 draws? I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check the bracket. But it did look like they had a couple of draws, some surprise results. Nice push through from the allies though. They're going to get that plant in the low area and just push on towards the flag. I think they're going to be able to manage to get that as well. And they are indeed. I don't have Shoutcaster. I need to get that. That's something I need to talk to Marcus about. But the push comes into the last room. It's going to be a 2-man Axis setup. Kind of exactly the same situation we saw from the Visual team. But I don't know. Defending second, you've seen the time dwindling down. It is kind of a benefit being a defensive team. You know that like you can set up here for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. You can play a little bit of a. Whereas the other team, they see that 12-minute or that 10-minute number on the board, and it can be kind of overwhelming. It can be hard to visualize, no pun intended, that defense like lasting forever. Interesting smoke there. Interesting. It's an interesting idea, but so here comes the push towards the last room. They have got an engineer in position. Allies. That is a bad nade from Blade. And he will be scratching his head probably, and his team will just be like, what was that? Because he has to be that medic. He has to be that medic with the needle out. Just exactly what we saw from Visual on, from TRICKJUMP on their attack. Brilliant push from Sebes, gets the flag. And that just adds insult to injury. You know, that double full spawn effectively on the spawn side for the allies. Blade and Hybridtech both taken down. It wasn't Hybridtech's fault. Hybridtech is meant to die there. He's meant to sit in the door. He did his job. Unfortunately, Blade pulled out a nade. It might have been a mistake. It can happen. Oh, brilliant pistol work from Sebes. Manages to take down Gizmo there, and TRICKJUMP looking confident. And the team that in a sort of, I think, in a semi-must-win situation, to be confident is such a bonus. We are going to pick up Yoko. Let's see what he can do. Going to get some headshots in. Lots of damage coming on towards these players on the left-hand side. He's going to be able to pick up that double frag. Brilliant stuff from Yoko there. And allies are really struggling. You look at this push onto the spawn. You don't really see this too much in 3on3. And it is going to be a brilliant spawn kill from Yoko. He's going to kill out, but really nice from Yoko. I think he's hopefully proving some doubters wrong. And it is nice to see the top players perform. You know, it's nice. It is nice. There were always questions asked over the validity. Okay, Merlin, learn the English language. There we go. Of certain players when it's their first LAN, especially when they're high performers. There's always a question. There's always a question mark, you know. And there's a question mark next to lots of players who are top performers online who never have gone to LAN. It's just always going to be the case. Yoko is one of those guys. He is playing pretty well from what I've seen. He is hitting shots. He hits shots online. That's just the way it goes. If you manage to perform at LAN as well, it's kind of, what's the old saying? LAN proof. Okay. Anyway, Sharman in position here, and the allies are slowly running out of time. 3 minutes 10 seconds remaining. Very soon, we're going to be down to that 1 minute. And when you're on that 1 minute, and you've got to get 2 gold crates in, and they haven't even built the controls yet. I'm going to pick up Sebes now, and there seems to be some sort of police raid going around my area at the moment as. We have got a couple of axes set up in this room. Sorry about this. I stopped talking the worst part when it went past my house. Eh? Here comes the push, and this is where exactly the same situation. Hybridtech is going to die. Brilliant double frag, though. He does actually manage to get one out where he can't get revived. Hybridtech on a killing spree, 3-man kill. He isn't going to need to get revived at all. That is an MVP performance from Hybridtech. He is going to be able to pick up that triple kill. And that is exactly what the allies needed. Unfortunate for Blade. He could have got that kill. I don't think he would have been able to get that gib in, but just sort of delay the access a little bit. They have pressed the button. I'm not sure if anyone's really in position. Nate comes in, and it is actually going to be Hybridtech still in position there at the button, which is going to get pressed. The doors are going to close, and Axis are going to be able to set up in that back room. We're going to see if they can get this mix in as the push comes forward. Yoko with a nice double frag, nearly gets that triple. I don't think it was too much damage onto the objective carrier, but he's going to respawn back in. Yoko going full just beast as he does manage to pick up 4 kills, double between that respawn and the next push from allies. Really needs to get things working, as you do see maybe 1 kill coming in. Shaman maybe taken down for 10 seconds of his spawn. Kill does actually come in for Yoko. Button has been pressed, and I think we'll see Gizmo bounce down. I don't think he's going to run into too much of a problem here. He might hit. Oh, the button got pressed just as he was getting there. Maybe that leg break sort of cost him. They do know he's boosted up here. They do know he's boosted up. It is going to be that 3-man defense from Axis. They hear the elevator. Nice kill comes in from Gizmo from the window. Blade's going to be able to push in and press the button as well. And that was a really bad call. Who did he kill? That was Shaman, and Shaman should have been calling that. Like, that is so important that he's pushing the spawn side. Even that was just poor reaction from Yoko. And we are down to the last minute. 1 minute, 1 crate, and a dream. It is going to be 2-2 or 4-0 after this game. TRICKJUMP cannot lose. I'm not sure of the group situation 100% there, but we'll see what they can do. 48 seconds remaining. He comes in. Lots of damage onto Hybridtech. He is going to survive. I'm going to pick up the Axis. They're going quite aggressive. Sebes going 1-on-3. He is going to get taken down. Nice revive comes in from Shaman. He's not going to be able to revive him in the doorway, but the kill and Gibbs come in. Nice plays from the Axis here. And it is only the objective holder remaining. 30 seconds remain for the allied team, and they are going to have 1 push here. Just 1 big push. Blade and Gizmo. And the objective holder, actually, Hybridtech's going quite aggressive. They are running out of time. They need to just put pressure onto the button room here. And the guy with the objective actually can't push with these guys. He has to get into the truck bay area. 10 seconds remain. The last push. 2-on-2, in fact, is going to be the push in. It is not going to be enough. Double Lugerfred comes out, and because of the short time remaining on the clock, Hybridtech had to be here. He couldn't support his team, and that is going to be it. 4-0. I think TRICKJUMP are safe for the playoffs. Should be okay. 29 frags coming out from Yoko. If that's not LAN proved, guys. If that's not LAN proved, my lord. Well played for Yoko. He's going to get 29 frags, 6.3k damage. Seb Hess not really called into action too much. He did get that really nice flag grab, which pretty much added like an entire minute and a half to the 58 headshots for Yoko in 12 minutes. Did he disconnect? I need proof. Okay, I'm definitely calling LAN cheats, guys. That definitely LAN cheats. Someone look into this. That is definitely LAN cheats. Timberlino, you know what to do. Need to fry him off like a bridge in Belgium. It's the rules, right?